Cooking, baking, and eating chocolate is a running theme throughout the holiday season. It pays to have some skills and some basic knowledge when working with chocolate in the kitchen. So enter Heather Smith from Orson Gygi. She is keeping us straight with a topic that can get confusing. You get a lot of questions this time of year about chocolate.
Yes, and it's so surprising to me how many people are really afraid of chocolate.
Well, it's temperamental, Heather, isn't it?
Well, I feel like it's kind of like a wild animal where you're like, it will sense your fear. So it's like, oh, I'll show you what I can do.
So we've got to approach the chocolate with confidence.
That's right. Show the chocolate who's boss.
You're helping us do that. What problems do you see happen?
So I think a lot of times people think that all chocolate is created equal. You know, they're like, oh, I'm going to go buy this bar of chocolate and I'm going to melt it and I'm going to make beautiful treats.
Say Hershey's.
Don't buy Hershey's.
Okay, yeah.
And so they go, I'm going to make these beautiful treats. They remember their mom, their grandma, someone, their neighbor, making something really delicious and then thinking, oh, I can do that. I can melt chocolate. And so we're here to tell you that all chocolate is not created equal.
So educate us. What chocolate should we be reaching for?
So you can go through all different elements, but we're going to kind of focus today on the compound versus couverture.
Okay.
So a compound chocolate would be something that's made from a vegetable-based fat. So it's made to melt and set up really, really easy. So oftentimes you'll see like a lot of bloggers and things like that. This is what they go to.
Okay.
Because it's simple. Their readers can then go do it and not feel frustrated and then comment and say, why did this turn out?
This is the one that comes in colors, right?
Yes.
The melts that come in different colors.
So it's great because it comes in colors, it comes in flavors, it comes, you know, in all sorts of different options. So you can color and flavor it really well too. So when you're trying to do something fun, especially for kids' birthdays or different holidays, this is kind of the one that people tend to gravitate to.
All right, that's your compound.
Yes.
Couverture was the next?
To couverture, yes, good memory. So this is like the good chocolate. This is what like the chocolate shops are using.
I'm taking you seriously when you're doing this.
Yes.
The good chocolate.
So this is made with cocoa butter. So when you melt it down, when you take it above 90 degrees, which it restructures those crystals inside chocolate. And so to get them to set back up again, to get it so it's not tacky when you touch it, so it will snap when you go to break it, it needs to be what's called tempered. And so tempering is taking it up to a certain temperature and then it tells those crystals, okay, we're melted, we're ready to go, and then they bring it back down.
Okay.
And then you have to kind of hold it. So it sounds a little scary. This is why I think people sometimes, it's not. It is seriously the easiest thing to do. It takes another 5 to 10 minutes depending on how hot you got your chocolate or how hot your room is.
Okay.
But it's worth it in the long run if you're trying to make something taste absolutely amazing.
So the couverture, great for taste, the compound, great for convenience?
Convenience,
okay.
Yes.
All right, what have you melted down here?
So I've got some compound chocolate. This is the Calabo Snaps. And I wanted to show you a simple application that we get a lot of questions on.
Yeah, please.
Because people are like, well, what should I use it for? And it's our chocolate covered popcorn. It is a fan favorite. It's something we teach all year round.
Okay, go for it. Show us.
I've got the popcorn in 2 different bowls. The one thing I wanted to point out really quickly is the differences in popcorn. Okay. Here I've got your regular store-bought yellow seed popcorn. You can see it's got the little arms that come out. All of those things break off when you go to pour the chocolate on it.
Don't use this.
So this is the seed that we sell. It's called the mushroom. It just is a large ball and it works great for your popcorn.
How do we pour?
So this is the one, I'm going to use this one for drizzling. This is one if you want to pour this.
No, go for it, you go.
And so you pour half of it in this one. And then half of it,
already.
Please do. How
a little leftover on my finger. Okay.
And pour it in there. And now you don't want to not stir it too much because again, you're going to be breaking it up. So what we do, pour a little on there and then come it on here.
Oh, I see.
And then you can just
play around with it that way.
Kind of toss it.
Little shake, shake, shake.
Yeah, so
little Taylor Swift in the kitchen. You shake it off.
And once you've got that all covered, you pour it in a sheet pan. So I've got it here already covered in the sheet pan. And this is where you take your fun color contrast.
And it's delicious.
Yes. And so we've got it in a little spatula that's got more of like a spoon rather than like a flat spatula. Yeah. And you just shake it over it.
How did you melt this down? In the microwave?
In the microwave. A lot of people think that the double boiler is the only way to melt chocolate. And for a long time, that's what we recommended. But now you've got microwaves that you can control the power settings. So you can adjust that to like half power and melt your chocolate. We recommend like these silicone bowls or something plastic because glass will hold the heat. You'll start burning your chocolate.
We always get questions about these bowls when you bring them in our kitchen. So we can get these at your store.
Yes.
As well as all the chocolate we need to make all of our holiday chocolate treat dreams come true. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Where do we find you?
We are at 3500 South and 3rd West. And this weekend, Friday and Saturday, we've got our huge chocolate extravaganza.
Yes.
And so we're going to have free classes and some paid classes that are more hands-on. But we're going to be teaching a chocolate class just on the differences between this tempering. So get on our website and you can see all the classes.
A great weekend in advance of the holiday season to stop by Orson Gygi and get your chocolate on. Thanks, Heather.
Thank you.